This next video is all about creating more mobility in the shoulders. I really appreciate your support and visiting our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and our newsletter. You can find a link below so you can get updated on the great new content we're putting out there on a regular basis. Also, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any feedback or any content you would like to see created, leave that in the comments and visit our website, swimmingspacificyoga.com. When working on our shoulder mobility, it's really important that we never forget about that aspect of stability. So one of the big things that we're going to do throughout this is bring awareness to the movement in the shoulder blades, create some control there, really make sure that we're strengthening the upper back. So that'll naturally open up through the chest and shoulders, and always keeping stability within the shoulder joint itself. So you're going to come to the front of your mat. We're going to start in our strong standing posture of mountain. Make sure the feet are pointed straight forward and hip distance apart. Feel into big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer side of the heel. Have your hands on your hips and just rock your pelvis back and forth a couple of times. Feel the extent of your range and then come to a middle ground, so a neutral position in the hips. Core is slightly engaged, collarbones are wide, shoulders are relaxed, and bring the ears over the shoulders so the neck is long. Just relax the arms to the sides of the body with the palms facing forward. What I invite you to do now is start to come through a three-dimensional breath. So on every inhale, breathing through the nose, feel the front, sides, and back of the body expand. Every exhale, just gently release the air from the body through the nose. So doing that for 3 more breath cycles. As you do that, what I invite you to do is bring your awareness into your body. Move that awareness from either head to toe or toe to head. And just simply notice how your body feels at this point. So even do that without expecting anything, and don't think you should feel a certain way. Just really give yourself a foundation for your body awareness. We'll stay in our mountain pose for 1 more of those 3-dimensional breaths. Okay, so right away from our mountain pose, we're going to really bring that awareness to the movement of the shoulder blades. We're going to do something I call intentional shoulder rolls. So what you're going to do is really have the awareness of the shoulder blades moving along the back more than anything else. So starting in mountain, on your inhale, draw the shoulder blades up the back. So you'll do a little bit of a shrug, but that's by moving the shoulder blades. That's elevation. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. That's retraction. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades towards the hips, depression. Exhale, bring the shoulder blades away from the spine, pressing the front of the shoulders forward, protraction. And then inhale, elevating the shoulder blades, coming up, and then come right to your mountain pose. Then on your inhale, bring your arms up and out to the side and then overhead. That movement through the shoulder blades, upward rotation. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down, downward rotation. Okay, on your inhale, bring your arms up and out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, hinging at the hips, strong core, long spine, folding forward. Place your hands on your shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Now stop here for a breath or 2. Your 90-degree angle at the hips with the torso, look down at the ground so the neck stays long. Feel active length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And just gently press the sternum down and forward. On your exhale, fold forward. Then, on your next inhale, bring your left foot back towards the back of the mat. We're going to find a strong lunging position here. Now, if you wish, you can always drop the back knee. Okay, you're going to square the hips. So feel like you're dragging your feet towards each other without actually moving them. Scissor your thighs towards each other. Your left hand is going to stay down, and then slowly, keeping those hips stable, bring your right arm up and out to the side. Twist through that mid spine, open up through the chest and shoulder. Okay, you want to have the shoulder and the arm in one line, so you have that stability. Exhale, slowly come back down. Come on up to fingertips. Chest rises. Lengthen the spine. Have those hips squared. Inhale. Rise up with the upper body, arms up. Okay, maybe sink down a little bit into that lunge for more of a challenge. Once again, square those hips, torso over hips. Lengthen. And then on your exhale, come to a cactus. 90 degrees at the shoulders and 90 degrees at the elbows. Draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Make sure you're not flaring the ribs out. We want to open up through the chest here and also strengthening the upper back. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. And then exhale, we're going to keep the chest forward. So lean forward, reach your arms back, fingertips towards back heel. So you should feel that depression through the shoulder blades as well as the shoulder blades coming towards the spine to that retraction. Then exhale, drop the hands down. Back foot is going to meet front, forward fold. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down through center. Find your mountain pose, and we're going to come into those intentional shoulder rolls again, just in the opposite direction. So first finding our base, then drawing the shoulder blades down the back, depression. Exhale, bringing the shoulder blades towards the spine, retraction. Inhale, gliding the shoulder blades up the back, elevation. Exhale, shoulder blades away from spine, protraction. Inhale, shoulder blades towards hips, depression. Coming back to mountain. Inhale, arms up and out to the side and then overhead, that upwards rotation. Exhale, coming back down, downward rotation. Inhale, arms up and out to the side and then overhead. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips, forward fold. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your right foot back towards the back of the mat. Okay, square those hips up. Find that stability in the hips through the pelvis. Make sure knee is over ankle. Slowly, inhale, left arm up and out to the side. Arm and shoulder in one line, twisting through that thoracic spine. Notice how this side might differ from the last. Then exhale, slowly come back down. Let's bring the chest forward. Come on up to fingertips. Make sure you have that stability in the hips. And then inhale, rise up, arms up. Maybe sink into that back knee. Make sure torso is over hips. Exhale, cactus. Draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Keep those ribs in. Keep the spine long. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, just lean forward, reach back, shoulder blades towards spine. Reach your fingertips back towards those heels with the palms pointed towards each other. Inhale, lengthen back up. Exhale, fold forward. Now your back foot's going to stay where it is. Inhale, front foot meets back, and we're going to come in to our plank position. So shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Fingers spread wide, pointed straight forward. I've got a broken wrist, so I can only do that with one hand. Okay, make sure your shoulders are externally rotated so the elbow creases are pointed forward. Feel the spine in one line, seat in line with the spine. Press the ground away gently. Okay, so you feel the shoulder blades come away from spine protraction, but then to gain more length in the spine, press your chest forward. Then, bending the knees, on your exhale, press back to your downward dog. So your hips are going to come up and back. You're going to come into an upside down V position. Make sure you have those shoulders externally rotated. Press into the fingertips, claw into the mat with the first knuckle. Make sure you have length in the spine, and then focus on length in the legs. Then inhale, glide forward to that plank position. Exhale, you're going to lower slow. We're just going to do a push-up. Staying for an inhale. Exhale, rising back up and pressing up and back to your down dog. So just activating strongly through those shoulders. Inhale, coming back forward to that plank. Exhale this time, lowering all the way down to the ground slow. Okay, now we're going to open up through the front of the body by that activation in the back of the body again. So arms to the sides of the body, palms down. Hover the nose just off the ground. Press the top of the feet down so your quads engage, knees lift. Then lift the palms and inhale. Bring the shoulder blades towards the spine. So you're not thinking of arching the spine. You're thinking of drawing those shoulder blades towards the spine, lifting the front of shoulders that way. Then turn the thumbs down, palms point towards each other, and reach fingers towards heels. Now keeping this, on your inhale, slowly bring the arms out to the side and then overhead, maybe to a Y, maybe to an I. Palms down, and then just use the strength in the back of the shoulders a couple of times to lift the palms. On your exhale, come to a W. Bring those elbows towards the ribs and then really think about shoulder blades towards spine. Lower the chest, bring the hands under shoulders, tuck the toes back behind you, and then you're going to exhale, press all the way back to where the top of the feet are down, big toes are together, knees can be together or out wide. You're going to bring your seat back towards your heels, fold forward at your hips, and now reach your fingertips forward so your head's on the ground, and we come into our extended child's pose. Reaching those fingertips forward, you want to feel length coming through the back. Okay, so feeling a stretch through the lats. Gently press down into the ground with the fingertips and then gently feel as if you're pulling the mat back towards your armpits. We're going to stay here for about 3 of those 3-dimensional breaths. Every inhale, really feeling that expansion. Every exhale, allow yourself to let go. Okay, now we're going to come into a little variation. I want you to lift your belly off your thighs, walk your hands and your upper body over to the right side, and then place the belly button down on or towards that right thigh. Feel like the left side of your seat is sinking down towards your heel, and feel a stretch coming through the left side of your body. Inhale. Come back through center, lifting that belly up again. Hands and upper body over to the left, and then placing the belly button down towards that left thigh. Feel the right side of your seat sinking down. Feel that stretch through the right side of the body, and simply notice how it differs from the left side. Inhale. Come back to center. Draw yourself forward to your tabletop. So coming onto hands and knees. Fingers spread wide, pointed straight forward. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Externally rotate the shoulders. Have your knees under your hips. And we're going to move through the pelvis, the spine, and the shoulders a couple of times. So on an inhale, lift the tailbone, arch your spine, chest forward, chin forward, and draw your shoulder blades towards your spine. Exhale, drop your tailbone, round your spine, drop your head, press the ground away, feel the shoulder blades come away from the spine. Inhale, lift the tailbone, arch the spine, chest forward, chin forward, shoulder blades towards spine. Exhale, drop the tailbone, round the spine, drop the head, press the ground away, shoulder blades away from spine. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. Now, we're going to bring the elbows down to the ground. You're going to bring the palms together. Walk your knees back past your hips a little. Start to bring your head down in between the elbows. Bend the elbows so the thumbs are coming towards the spine. But you still want those palms together. Then here, start to press your sternum down. Now, you might start to feel that stretch coming into the lats. You might feel it through the chest and shoulders. Okay, and opening through that area of the armpits. Just really notice the sensation and opening you have here. If you need more sensation, walk those knees back a bit. Maybe press the elbows down and feel like you're dragging the mat back towards your knees. Staying here for 3 breaths. Feel that expansion on the inhales and soften on every exhale. Open through front, sides, and back of the body on your inhales. Exhale, slowly letting go. Then, lengthen the arms out, palms down. Just shift onto your stomach. Okay, you're going to bring your right arm out wide in a cactus position. Okay, so you can start like an airplane wing, long, and then just bend the elbow, 90 degrees at the elbow, 90 degrees at the shoulder. Then you're going to turn your right ear onto the ground. Bring your legs together and your left hand under your left shoulder. Now, press into the ground gently with that right shoulder. Okay? Or sorry, with the right forearm and right hand, not the right shoulder. You want to create some engagement there so you have that stability. Now be careful here. You want to make sure that stability stays. If you find any instability or pain, please come out of this. Slowly press the ground away with the left hand and start to roll towards being on your right side. Now if the head doesn't reach the ground, you can always bring a cushion or a small yoga block or a blanket under the head. Okay, feel that stretch through the chest and shoulder for another 2 breaths. Slowly lower back down to your stomach. Let's bring that left arm out in a cactus position. Okay, turn on to your left cheek, left ear down, right hand under the right shoulder. Now press that forearm and hand gently down. Have awareness. Exhale. Slowly start to roll towards being on your left side. Okay, now one thing I should have mentioned here, if you want for a little more stabilization, you can bring your right foot or your top foot, whichever side you're on, down in front and start to bring the knee to point towards the sky. Okay, that's an option. Breathe. Inhale. Just slowly come back down onto the stomach. And then place the hands down under the shoulders, tuck the toes under. Exhale, press back to your tabletop. And then we're just going to make our way onto our backs. Once you come onto your back, I want you to bring the soles of the feet flat on the ground, about mat distance. Allow the knees just to drop in against each other so you're in internal rotation in the hips. Come to a cactus with the arms. And we're just going to do a little bit of gentle rotation. Okay, so palms are pointed towards the sky. As we do this, make sure you keep the elbows on the ground and be careful not to shrug or really move the shoulders. Okay, we're rotating through the shoulders. Okay, on your inhale, bring the back of the hand off the ground. Bring the palms towards the ground so the elbows stay moving slowly with control through that rotation. Exhale, slowly come back to your cactus. Inhale, come back to where the palms towards the ground. Exhale, slowly come back to your cactus. And then, just bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, coming to a reclined butterfly pose with that cactus position with the arms. Let's stay here for 3 of those 3-dimensional breaths. Okay, gently come over onto one side or the other. And then just slowly press yourself up to a seated position. Okay, you can come to cross-legged or maybe on your knees. And I want you just to take 3 of those 3-dimensional breaths here after you find a long spine from tailbone to the crown of the head. Move through a body scan. Notice how your body's responded, especially how the shoulders have responded. What changes do you feel through the shoulders? Okay, no expectation, no judgment. Just notice how the body's responded. Maybe take a breath, notice how the mind's responded. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out about the new content we're putting out there on a regular basis, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, some great content that we already have on the YouTube channel. Check out some of our other videos.